So our last section here is comparing linear functions. So we're going to compare one to another. We can either compare them using an equation like this, or we could use a graph. So here at the beginning, we're going to start by using an equation. It says the earnings Y in dollar of a nighttime employee working for X hours are represented by the linear function Y equals 7.5x plus 30. Now, on the other hand, the table shows the daytime employee. Which one has a higher hourly wage? When we talk about hourly wage, that means dollars per hour, which is the slope. So looking up here at the first equation, the slope of this, the nighttime worker, makes $7.5 or $7.50 per hour. All right, so what does the daytime worker make? So we're going to use the table and find the slope. Y2 minus Y1 over X2 minus X1. So it doesn't matter which ones we pick. Let's just pick the first two. And we'll say $25 minus $12.50 over 2 minus 1. So if you take your calculator and you subtract $12.50 from 25, you get $12.50 divided by 2 minus 1 is 1. So the daytime workers make $12.50 per hour. Wow, the daytime workers make a lot more money. Usually that's the other way around. Okay, so let's look at the next one and see how we can compare this. Oh, wait. Yep, we did our two things. Write the linear function that relates the daytime employees' earnings to the number of hours worked. In the same coordinate plane, graph the linear function that represents the earnings of the two employees and then interpret the graphs. So first of all, we got to finish our daytime employee equation. We found the slope right here. That's M. But we don't know how much this would be at 0. Well, think about it though. If you're working and you don't work any hours, how much money will you make? Right, you don't make anything. So our B in this case is going to be 0. So we have an equation, Y equals $12.50 per hour X plus 0. Oh, look on this one. These guys make money even though they didn't work. They make $30. So let's do our graphs then. So for the first one, we're going to start at 30. So we go up here to 30, and this is our y-intercept. And then we're going to do a slope. Oh, wow, that's going to be hard, isn't it? We can't really rise 7.5 on the slope. So let's do something else with that. So we have y equals 7.5x plus 30. Let's pick a number out here like 5 hours. We'll put 5 hours in here. Y equals 7.5 times 5 plus 30. So using our calculator, we can find out 7.5 times 5 plus 30 equals 67.5. So we have a coordinate of 5 and 67.5. We can put that on here. So we're going to go over to 5, and then we're going to go up to 67.5, which is going to be somewhere like this. And we're going to draw a line between the two. Okay, and then we now have to graph the other point. This one here. This one goes through at 0. So we're going to put our first dot at 0, 0. And then 1 hour is at 12.50. 2 hours is at 25. 3 hours is at 37.50. 4 hours is at $50. So 4 hours, $50. Gonna be somewhere like this. Now if we draw a line between those, starting at the 0 and going up through here. All right, so we're gonna find that at some point, the nighttime workers are gonna make more money than the daytime workers, because the nighttime graph crosses over and then goes higher at the end. So when we interpret the graphs, we would say that the daytime workers make more money up to about 5 hours. And then at 5 hours, the nighttime workers increase and make more money than they do.